Hey, Dawn, are you out of town yet? Hey, Lexi. No, not there yet. I'm stopping for gas right now. Do you really think you should be leaving right now? I mean, in the middle of your divorce proceedings with Willie and all? It's okay. These things take forever, apparently. I mean, that's what you said. And besides, I think it's good for me to get out and get away from all of this for a while. Well, as your lawyer and friend, I advise you to keep your phone on at all times in case I hear of any settlement news. Do you really think you're going to hear something so soon? I don't know, maybe. You never know with these cases, especially with a case like yours. Oh, you mean a divorce case involving a high-powered banker? Supposedly high-powered banker. So you still suspect my husband of being a massive fraud? Not a massive fraud. I'm just saying, I have a lot of experience with these types of guys. They inflate their assets, all of them. Wait until you meet the guy. You'll see what's really inflated. And by that, I mean his head. Oh, I can only imagine that he has quite the ego on him. No, I mean his actual head. It's huge. It's like an orange on a toothpick. Oh, really? Yeah, I had to buy his pillows at the Huge and High store. Oh, geez. I didn't even know that they sold pillows. Oh, yes, they sell Huge, High, and everything there. Not just clothes. They have pillows, dishes, towels. Towels? Yeah, you know, extra large towels and stuff. Why doesn't he just use beach towels? You expect him to be limited to beach towels? What, is that discrimination or something? Well, I don't know. Do you think you would take the case if it was? Probably not. Well, there you go then. So where are you headed for the weekend? Are you going to your dad's lake cottage? Yeah, I haven't been there in a really long time. We used to come here when we were kids all the time. I really loved it. I haven't been back in ages, though. To tell you the truth, I don't know what kind of shape it's even in since Dad died. Your sister is supposed to be maintaining it, right? Is she not keeping up with it? Well, I don't know. I mean, she lives 2 hours away. I think she does the best she can, but it's hard. I still say you should invest in getting it fixed up. A cottage by the lake in this market, you could clean up. Yeah, well, let's wait until this divorce is finalized. Oh, I see. Right. I never wanted to do anything with the cottage while I was with Willie. I was afraid that he'd come up with some scheme with his banking partners to turn a big profit on it. So I take it his firm is still being investigated? Oh, yes, and it's been going on for months now. And are they suspecting him of any wrongdoing? I honestly don't know. I don't talk to him, as you know, or anyone who would know. Really? What about that one guy, Charlie, I think you said his name was? Oh, well, Charlie, yes, of course. Charlie is a nice guy. Is he one of the partners at the firm? Yeah, but he's not like those other banker bros, you know? So he didn't continue to be a frat boy long into his 30s and 40s? No, he's just kind of a nerd, kind of a numbers guy. He would never want to party with those other guys. He would always leave early from those functions, and Willie would drag me too. Sometimes I kind of wished he'd drag me with him. Oh, really now? That, kind of came out wrong. So you have a little crush on Charlie then? No, I do not have a crush on Charlie the banker. I'm done with bankers forever, believe me. Also, I'm still married, remember? You're my lawyer, and we're going through divorce proceedings. Okay, well, one step at a time, I guess, but is he cute? Oh, so you want to date him now, is that it? Well, I didn't say that I wanted to date him. It's just that it has been a while, hasn't it, Lexi? Yeah, and so what? What's your point? I'm just saying, it may be a bad sign when you start going after your client's husband's business colleagues. Well, when you put it that way, it does sound rather pathetic, doesn't it, honey? Just a little. So, when are you going to be back? Well, it's a long weekend, so I guess sometime Monday? I would hope so, because we have court Tuesday morning, you know. Oh, believe me, I'm well aware of the day that I'm finally getting divorced. It's only been circled on my calendar for almost a year. Hey, Dawn, how are you? Long time no speak. Yes, Willie, it has been, because we really aren't supposed to be speaking. Who said that? The lawyers didn't say that. The judge didn't say that. I know, but do you really think that it's a very good idea for us to be talking right now, just a few days before the divorce is finalized? Well, why not? I just think it's inappropriate. Plus, we haven't spoken in months anyway. I guess. Maybe I just need some closure. You'll get closure on Tuesday when the divorce is finalized, and so will I, and this whole thing will finally be over.
But are you sure there isn't,
There isn't what? You mean what?
Any other chance that we can get back together or anything?
Or anything?
One last beat around the bush. One more roll in the hay.
No, Willie.
I was just kidding.
Yeah, sure.
Listen, I'm sorry I was always such a
serial cheater? Womanizer? Philanderer?
Yeah, those things.
A financial abuser? A drunkard? Occasionally impotent?
Well, you don't have to go that far. Not all of that was my fault.
Oh, it wasn't, was it?
So, anyway, what are you up to?
What difference does it make to you?
Oh, it doesn't. I was just wondering.
What are you up to?
Oh, just sitting around the house in my underwear, watching some golf. Typical Saturday stuff.
Uh-huh, sure.
So, what about you?
I'm going up to my dad's lake cottage for the weekend.
Oh, really?
I could have lied to you, but I don't have the energy.
Well, you don't have to lie to me.
Oh, I don't, do I?
No, of course not. You never have to lie to me.
Okay, well, anyway, Willie, is there anything else that I can do for you? Because I need to go, enjoy nature and stuff.
Oh, wait, I have to tell you something.
What? What is it?
Well, I've got this great investment opportunity for you.
Oh my God, you've got to be kidding.
No, wait, it's not crazy, it's not a scam.
Are you the one covering the account? Because if it's you, then...
No, it's Charlie. Charlie is handling it, so it's legit.
Oh, really? Charlie, huh?
Yeah, and I know that you've been trying to unload that cottage for years.
Who said that?
Well, you could, and he has some investors who could really make this happen. But, he's super duper busy right now,
Oh, he's super duper busy, eh? So then who would be handling the deal?
Oh, well, I would be, but just the initial aspects of it, not the whole thing.
Uh-huh. And would you be profiting off of this deal at all?
Well, maybe just a finder's fee.
Right, sure.
Sure? So you'll do it?
No, not that kind of sure, Willie.
Oh, come on, Dawn, we could really clean up on this deal. These people are really serious. I'm talking high six figures here.
Really? High six figures for this little old cottage?
Well, heck yeah, waterfront property, of course. This could be the deal of a lifetime. Come on.
Since when are you a real estate agent anyway?
I'm not a real estate agent. I just have a lot of ideas, a lot of fingers and a lot of pies.
Uh-huh. Fingers in pies. Well, I'm just not interested in selling it, okay, Willie? And besides, it doesn't just belong to me. It belongs to my sister, too,
Oh, well, she'll have no problem selling it to me. Us.
Oh, and why do you think that?
Your sister loves me. She always has. She'd trust your father's cherished lake cottage in my hands.
I'm not so sure about that, Willie.
Oh, really? She doesn't like me?
Let's just say her feelings for you are somewhere between despising and loathing.
Well, I always thought that she liked me.
Once again, your perceptions are askew.
Okay, so how about this? What about our house?
You mean my house?
It's not your house. Yet.
Yeah, but I'm sure your lawyers have told you that it's most likely going to me, right? That's in the settlement. It just needs to be finalized on Tuesday.
Okay, well, maybe we could sell that.
And why would I want to sell my house, Willie? What are you getting at here?
I'm getting at... I need money, Dawn. I'm going broke and I need cash fast.
What? You're broke? How are you broke? Your job pays you a huge salary.
And I spend my huge salary, too.
Well, I'm sorry, but my money is my money, Willie. It's always been that way, and that's how it's going to stay.
But, Dawn, come on, please. Just a little bit to keep me going for a few months.
A few months?
Yeah, you know that I'm good for it.
Good for it? You just said that you aren't good for it. In fact, you're asking me for money for the fact that you aren't good for it.
Come on, Dawn, please.
Your financial difficulties are your financial difficulties now, Willie, not mine.
Yeah, well, that's what you think.
What? What is that supposed to mean? Hello? Willie? Hello? Hey, Charlie, what's up? This is Dawn.
Oh, hi, Dawn. How are you?
Oh, a lot of stuff going on right now, but thanks for asking.
Yes, of course. I'm so sorry about everything that's going on between you and Willie. Divorce is a horrible thing. I'm a child of it myself, actually.
Oh, really? You are?
Oh, yes. My parents divorced when I was 10. Terrible age for it to happen.
Really? Mine divorced when I was 9.
Oh, wow. That's a coincidence. I had no idea.
It's really hard, isn't it?
Especially when you get divorced yourself. Then you feel like a failure yourself.
Wait, you've been married?
Once, when I was much younger, but it was just a brief thing.
Oh, so no kids or anything like that?
No, thankfully, just like you and Willie.
That's one thing I feel like I can be grateful for, the fact that we didn't bring kids into this miserable situation.
Yeah, thankfully my ex didn't want to have kids. I did, though. That was part of what broke up the marriage.
Yeah, Willie didn't want to have kids either.
But you do?
Yeah, someday.
Right, your career is coming first right now, of course. You're an English tutor?
You remembered.
Yes, of course. I loved English class.
Really? A banker who loved English class? That's a bit of an anomaly, isn't it?
Maybe a little bit, but I don't really think of myself as a banker. I think of those dudes as bankers.
So then what do you think of yourself as?
A numbers guy, I guess. That's all. I think and see in numbers, but I really do appreciate a good story.
So you can tell a story with numbers, or see a story in them?
Of course, everything tells a story, even numbers.
What story can numbers tell you?
Well, a batting average can tell you who the best hitters are in the major leagues, for instance. And in those numbers, on top of a whole bunch of other numbers divided by a whole bunch of others, will eventually tell you who will win the World Series.
Ah, but what about chance?
What about it?
Well, you're forgetting it, aren't you? Isn't there always coincidence, chance, fate?
Yes, but there are always predictions and predicting behavior.
Predicting behavior?
Yes, for instance, a man who always talks about other women, for instance.
Uh-huh.
Or a man who spends thousands of dollars at strip clubs.
Strip clubs that you don't go to him with, right?
I will hear about it later.
Right, so would these predicting behaviors be leaving a paper trail?
Oh, most definitely.
That's very interesting.
So, listen,
oh my god, did we just send the exact same text at the exact same time?
I think we did, actually, yeah. The ellipses and everything. Well, you go ahead.
No, yours was sent first.
Are you sure?
Yeah, your text is before mine.
Well, on my phone, yours was first. Please, ladies first.
Oh, well, thank you. I was just going to ask you, so speaking of Willie, he was texting me yesterday.
Really? That's a little strange, isn't it? I mean, you two are going through a divorce and all.
I don't know, I guess so. I've never been divorced before.
I guess it just depends on the circumstances.
It was out of the blue.
What did he want?
Money.
Money? He wanted to borrow money?
He wanted it any way he could get it. He claims he's broke.
Broke? Well, I'm not going to lie to you. With the way he spends, I wouldn't be surprised. But wouldn't that mean that you're broke too?
Well, it's not like I make a fortune as a tutor, but I do a lot of work for wealthy clients.
Oh, nice.
But I've always been adamant about keeping our money separate.
Really? That's a little bit unusual, isn't it? I mean, for two people in a marriage to have separate bank accounts.
We have a joint account for bills and expenses and such, but I don't know, I guess I just feel I need a certain amount of independence.
That was nice of him to be so understanding about that.
What do you mean?
Well, because gender roles and such.
So you're saying that it's nice of the man to let the wife have some of her own money?
Oh, no, that's not at all what I was saying.
Charlie.
Yeah, Dawn?
I'm messing with you.
Oh, okay, phew, good. Because I didn't want you to think that I'm like those other guys in this office.
What do you mean? Like them how?
Well, I mean, total misogynists and jerks.
Oh, right. Well, don't worry, Charlie. I know you're not. You were always one of the good ones. Which is why I thought it was strange when my soon-to-be ex-husband mentioned your name.
What? He mentioned my name? What did he say?
He said something about how you had some client interested in buying one of our houses or something. Either ours or my dad's lake cottage. I can't remember which one. He was babbling incoherently by that point.
Your dad's lake cottage?
Yeah, my dad built this cottage with his brothers in the 60s and he gave it to my sister and I when he died.
That sounds very sweet and all, but no, I've never heard of this lake cottage. So I've definitely not found any clients interested in it or your, main residence.
Yep, I thought so.
So he's lying to you about that too, then?
I guess I better call my lawyer and tell her that Willie seems a little hard up for cash this weekend.
Yeah, that might be relevant, him lying to try to get you to sell your houses and all.
Ugh. Charlie?
Yes, Dawn?
Please don't let the fact that I married Willie be a reflection on my character for you.
Not at all. It never even crossed my mind.
Okay, great, thanks. Talk to you some other time then, I guess. Thanks for the information. That's all I wanted to know.
Dawn?
Yes?
It was really good talking with you today.
You too, Charlie. You too. Hey, Lexi. Hey, Dawn. How's the cottage? I saw there's some rain up your way. Hope it didn't spoil your weekend. Actually, it's kind of nice. I must have been listening to it all night because I slept like a baby. And then I got up and wrapped myself in a blanket and sat at the kitchen table with a cup of coffee, watched the morning fog roll over the lake. Well, doesn't that just sound enchanting? I'm picturing everything bathed in an ethereal blue light. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what it was like. Of course, everything else has been pretty freaking weird. Why? Is that neighbor with the pontoon bothering you again? Do you want me to threaten him with legal action? Because I will. No, it's fine. As a matter of fact, that guy died and his kids sold the place like 3 years ago. Oh, he did? You didn't tell me that. Well, I guess I didn't have a reason to mention it. So what's going on? Yesterday, Willie texted me. Willie? You mean your ex, Willie? The one that you will officially be divorcing on Tuesday? Yep, that's him. What did he want? He wanted me to sell my house. What? Sell your house? Which one? Both of them. What? But you're going to get the house. I mean, surely his lawyers must have made him aware of this fact. Oh yeah, he knows, but he wants me to either sell that or the lake cottage, or basically just give him money. He's broke, Lexi. He's broke. Well, how is he broke? Charlie said he just spends super lavishly, strip clubs and restaurants and whatever else. Oh, Charlie says, huh? You talked to Charlie about this? Willie said that Charlie would be the one handling the sales or something. Well, what is Charlie, a real estate agent? I don't know, this whole thing is just very complicated. He really shouldn't have contacted you like this, you know, so soon before the divorce is going to be finalized. I know, believe me. And much less to be begging you for money. I'm going to get on my laptop here and look at my bank accounts. But why? I don't know, just to be sure. Just to be sure of what? I guess that everything is in order, that all of my money is still there. And why wouldn't it be, though? Where else would it be? With Willie? I don't know, I wouldn't put it past him. But you said that your money is separate. How would he have access to any of your accounts? I don't know. I'm sure that he would have his ways, knowing him and his contacts. Maybe he would hack me, who knows? Plus, there's always that joint expense account. Joint expense account, right. How much is in that right now? Well, I can't say for sure, it fluctuates, but last I checked it was around $8,000. Okay, I'm logging on. What does it say? It says... Oh yeah, it says that's all gone. Wait, what? Oh yeah, that $8,000? Drained. Oh my god, but what about your accounts? Yep, they're gone too. What? Yeah, wiped clean. Well, we have to call someone. We have to call the bank, call the authorities. Yes, lawyer lady, I think that would be a good idea. That scoundrel. Yeah, I think I could think of a few stronger words for him, but that will work, I suppose. Willie, what the hell have you done?
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I mean, I just checked my bank accounts and you drained them all. Why did you do that?
I did not.
Well, who else had access to our joint account then?
But you said they were all wiped. I don't have access to your accounts, so how would I have taken your money?
Oh, so that was your master plan? Just take all of it so that way it would look like, what, a hacker did it or something?
Well, it's not out of the realm of possibilities.
I'm sure you left a digital paper trail a mile long, Willie.
Hey, I did not. I'm a banker, remember? I'm good with all this stuff. Numbers and stuff.
Oh, please, you're just a Nepo baby and you know it.
I am not a Nepo baby. You take that back.
Your uncle is on the board of the company. Of course you're a Nepo baby. Charlie is the only one there who actually worked for the job.
Charlie? What about him? Why are you bringing up Charlie?
Nothing? No reason?
What, do you have a crush on Charlie or something? Or is it worse? Are you two having an affair?
What? No! You're the one that brought him up earlier anyway and said he had a client to sell the houses to, remember?
You know, if you're having an affair, I could sue you for a divorce.
We're already getting a divorce, you idiot!
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if I could prove it, maybe I could keep the house.
Well, it's not happening, so therefore you can't prove it, so therefore you aren't getting my house.
We'll see about that.
Willie, I know you took the money. Everyone knows that you took the money.
Everyone? What do you mean everyone?
I mean everyone that I've called and told them about it so far today.
Like who? Who have you told?
Oh, my lawyer, Charlie, your company, the IRS, the FBI.
What? Are you serious? You ratted me out?
Oh, I thought you said I was hacked.
Damn it, Dawn, how could you do that? We could have worked something out. I'm your husband.
Barely.
Oh my God, what am I going to do?
Well, go to jail for one thing.
I'm not going to jail. Never. They'll never take me alive.
Oh, come on, Willie. Don't be so dramatic. Just give the money back and turn yourself in.
I can't. I have debts to pay. Don't you understand, Dawn?
So you can pay them. Is going bankrupt the biggest deal in the world? People do it every day. So you'll start over. Big whoop. It's a clean slate. Hey, lucky you.
I'll be wiped clean off the face of living if I don't get this money to Brazil, Dawn.
What? Brazil? What the hell are you talking about?
I made a few bad deals, okay? A few bad deals with some very bad people.
Oh God, Willie, what have you done?
Just some guys down there in the mountains. I thought I knew what I was doing. I thought I could handle it. Well, I guess I couldn't. And things got a little bit out of control is all, and...
Okay, Willie, I really don't want to know the details. In fact, I probably shouldn't know.
The point is, Dawn, if I don't get the Osos money by Tuesday, I'm a dead man.
The Oso? Spanish for bear?
Yeah, you do not want to mess with the bear.
Wait a minute. Tuesday is our court date, Willie. You can't flee the country now. We have to get divorced.
Do you really think any of that matters now, Dawn?
Well, it certainly matters to me. I want you out of my life.
Damn it, Dawn, I have to go. Because of you, I have to leave immediately.
But Willie, wait, the divorce! Well, did you hear? How could I not? It's all over CNN. An American banker kidnapped in South America with thousands of dollars of cash strapped to him. Nice, huh? Very succinct. Very to the point. I wish it had been specified with Dawn's cash, but whatever, I guess it doesn't matter now. Well, at least the company made you whole pretty quick. Yeah, they wanted to distance themselves from this whole mess as quickly as possible. Plus, I think Charlie may have had a little bit to do with them reimbursing you so fast. I mean, don't you think your new boyfriend was a little eager to impress you? He might have been, but can you blame him? He had to move fast if he was going to find a catch like me. Oh, well, anybody that knows anything knows that. So, another long weekend is coming up. Where are you two off for it? Oh, I think we have just the place. After the American government refused to intervene, Willie's ransom was eventually paid by an unknown, unnamed trust. Most assumed that it was the company who eventually paid the smugglers, wanting to wipe their hands of the entire affair. Even though Willie was currently occupied, the judge still granted Dawn her divorce. Lexi threw her a divorce party, something she only does for her favorite clients. Dawn and Charlie continue to be together and feel as if they have finally found where they both belong, with each other.